This coverage is brought to you by Rami Rent.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more disc golf media coverage. We have got the exciting conclusion to the 5th stop on the European Pro Tour. We are back in Finland for the 2022 Turku Open. Got that round 3 back 9 MPO coverage. I'm Tony Ferro.
And joining him, Connor Wood, the last EPT event before All-Stars in Mijas, Spain, later in the season. This tournament really will select the stage for who gets invited to that tournament, being an invitational format, very exciting. And we have just seen some scorching shots through the front 9. Some huge scores as we take a look here. Seppo holding the lead by 1 over Rasmus at 24 under. Jesse sneaking up to third, tied third rather, at 6 under. Pyry at 5 under. And look at those colors, folks, on the left. That's a lot of green.
Oh, yeah, it is. A lot of green we indeed have. Let's get into that back 9, see if we can't keep it going. This will be a tough one to get some green, though. Hole 10, par 301 meters, going slightly uphill through a whole bunch of trees. Got 2 real gaps there. You got that middle gap, gonna go backhand flex shots or sidearm flip ups, or you got the right side gap where you're gonna see most of these righties go backhand hyzer.
I have a sneaking suspicion we might even see one roller in the mix potentially. We see Pyry up first with the big hyzer angle, but just hangs onto it a little too long and he gets a nasty ricochet back left.
Yeah, that is no man's land over there. He's going to have some real scrambling to do. Jesse up now for the flip up sidearm. Oh, look at this. Gorgeous shot. Skipping in the circle. Love it.
Super smooth as we see Rasmus now to the tee. I think he's going to get that turnover backhand. There it is, straight down the middle. If he can flatten it out and skip up the hill just like that, he is also putting for birdie on this tricky uphill shot.
And if Seppo does the shot I think he's doing, we've got 4 different shots. Yeah. We got hyzer, flex shot, roller, sidearm hyzer. Nice spread,
Super
boys.
fun. We see 2 of them get through while the other 2 do not. That's a 50-50 chance right there. We'll see Pyry up first as he got a kick, maybe even backwards off the tree early.
Oh.
And he is, I mean, look at that.
Oh, no. Just trying to really chip it out with the sidearm roller and hits the first tree in front of him. Only gets about 3 meters of forward movement. Going for it again. Getting a bit more, but that's still not even out of the woods yet.
Getting a good connection to the ground with that mulch is just so tricky. For the roller angle.
No, he did not. Oh my gosh.
From Seppo, just a jumper from way downtown. Hits the stem.
It just looked so good out of his hand. I was for sure that was going in. And Pyry giving this a little bid.
A soft approach by him, I think, for double bogey his putt will be, but regardless, a great shot to get up and out of there. We'll see Jesse for his birdie.
And a bonus birdie this would be indeed. Get it.
Great stuff, as he is now 7 under in this round 3. 23 under, I believe Rasmus very close will secure his birdie as well and stay 1 ahead, but he'll be jumping well over Pyry, who he was tied for third with just 2 holes ago.
He is really making a push for that win. I mean, this is not over by any means. Oh, that just hurts. Tapping in the par for Seppo. Did we miss Rasmus, or did he just birdie?
I think he was parked. We'll assume he takes that every day.
All right.
What's up on hole 11?
Kicking into a pretty tricky par 4. Got weird tee shot. You got a lot of variety. You want to set yourself up somewhere around this gap we just got into. Second shot's going to be your real deal. You got to really control that skip to the left. There's OB on the left side. There's the little patches of OB around. Really, really touchy second throw. First shot, pretty wide open. Just got to get it out there. Get it up where that gap is.
Where I just threw to, that was a great forehand flex. He does look a little bit short, actually.
Yeah,
of the gap,
just a little pinched off, I would agree.
The shape was lovely there.
The sidearm is playing to the fairway, but if you don't get the D, you're going to be cut off real bad. The backhand hyzer is going to play away from the gap, but you're going to get that angle way, way more opened to the green.
We saw Seppo do this yesterday.
Yeah, we just do this.
I was thinking of it the whole time, just a huge bomb hyzer. Guys, this is a 210-meter hole, and we're watching Seppo throw pure hyzer. Oh.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And she's down there. She's safe. That's not the normal
It's
route.
a crazy line.
But that's huge.
I love that he went for it again, though.
Ooh, that looked like it had some steam on it from Pyry.
Certainly trucking. He's, I think, right up there with Jesse, actually, at the end of the day. Jesse getting a bit more shape. That one looked to come out a bit faster.
Yeah. In the end, I think they're both just a little cut off. Gonna have to shape something weird into the green, and this is where the OB is gonna start to come into play. You gotta make that weird approach shot.
Rasmus has a window here, though, off the knee. You see that overstable disc leave his hand just a little bit too low to make it all the way. He'll be left with a long circle to putt.
Yeah, it was the correct
a
mistake.
putt for birdie.
Yeah, it's the right mistake to make. He's short, but he's still putting for birdie. He is not OB. Pyry up now, doing about the same thing. That's leaking a bit more to the right, though, but he got more D as well. Oh,
Looks to be just within the circle. I think that's a
not
great
bad.
spot. Yes, now. Not needing to drop to a knee, but looking for the same gap.
Oh, this
That
is
one has a
perfect.
nice width, exactly, as he skips that up. Little bit of a flare away, but there's that circle line. He is also within the circle putting for birdie.
Man, I did not see that ground play coming in. Nobody else got it. Yes, it gets all of it.
And look where Seppo is with the hyzer line. Unobstructed look. That's
Makes
craziness.
This hole looks like child play. Like 210-meter hole, he's chipping it up with a putter for his second shot.
Do you think that was a bid?
I doubt it. It didn't look so committed, let's say.
His
Just-
body language looks
yeah.
like a layup, but you see the power to his putt. And yes, just a little bit low, maybe needed a little bit more power in that putt.
A little bit more power or a little bit more height. Either or. Pyry, laser beam once again. Getting that birdie. Much needed. He's only 3 back. He can still fight his way through this. Well, 4 back now. Sorry.
And it's great to watch his putting. It's just been on all round. Only his throws really getting him in trouble off the tee. Otherwise, has kept it very solid. Jesse now tapping in his par for 7 under. Also at 23.
Well, let's see another one. Here we go. Hole 12, 122 meters. Pretty flat off the tee. Then you start to head down this hill. Gonna look to throw something slightly understable, mid-range putter. Don't get too much hyzer fade, but you need to get some of it. Too much hyzer's gonna throw you into the woods. You're gonna have an obstructed putt. This putter shot from Seppo, if executed properly, is so gorgeous to watch. And I think he just did it again.
Do you know what disc that is with the nice black and yellow stamp?
I don't. He needs to write in the comments what that is, because we all need to know, Seppo. We all need to know what putter that is.
And I think he's about edge of circle. The safe miss here being just slightly up on the hill. You might prefer putting uphill to downhill, but the moment you glide past the basket like that, you can go pretty far. He does hit the hill nicely.
It looks like Pyry had a lot of trust in that disc and executed very nicely.
Yes, say now.
Whoa,
Going
unorthodox route.
New line that our cameraman did not know about and parks it. There we go.
Get it. Come on, yes. Really take note watching that sidearm. Get that wrist in front of your disc. That'll help that with the snap forward. Get the spin on your sidearm.
Crazy line by Yesse there. We'll see Rasmus just go back to the familiar backhand shot as this needs to sit down.
Yeah, this is going in the woods. Yeah. But that's not bad. That's the correct miss to make. You're down there for the putt. Probably got a few trees to get in the way, but hey, you got a highlight putt coming up. That's what you can think of.
A little window here. That's true. Every bad throw is just an opportunity for a sick putt.
And sick this would be. Come on. Oh!
So close. Those branches just took off a little bit too much and knock him down.
Hey, wait, is this yesterday's coverage? Oh, no, he didn't step her. Oh, and just short for Seppo.
I think he was in the circle this time.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But look at this putt here.
Another one.
Pyry putting perfectly.
When you talk about discs looking like they're on a rope, this is what it looks like. Just zzz, to the pole.
Just and between the band and the basket the whole way. I mean, you can't ask for more.
That is how discs sound when you throw them. They go zzz.
I think you're thinking of zippers, Tony.
Semantics.
Yesse taps in a beautiful birdie with a never-before-seen line from us here on the coverage. He took some backdoor forehand line and managed to pure it. Interesting. He's 24 under, tied with Rasmus. They're both one behind Seppo.
The heat is on. I love it. Let's... Pushing on to hole 13. 163 meter par 4. Late gap to hit off the tee, and then dog legs left up the hill. Safe play is to take an overstable mid-range or so, get it to the opening, then shoot it through the end of the forest here, out into the opening, get it over to the basket. Watch the distance though, as you have OB long and left. Could also see some aggressive plays with some skip shots with overstable discs off the tee.
I do think you're right though, in that as long as you make it behind the gap, getting around the corner doesn't offer too much more advantage for the risk you're taking on. But there you go. Pyry says, give me it all. So he gets a fantastic skip up to the mouth.
I just don't see how you could need much more than that. That's just perfect.
We'll see if Yesse can find perfection here. Very tricky forehand line. He needs a long, slow Anheuser drift.
That's awesome. For a sidearm, that's just amazing.
Beautiful flight and shape there.
Oh. Is Seppo changing
Looks
the game
like a driver.
plan?
Looks like that's a driver in his hand.
I thought that was more mid. Look at is he changing up the game plan?
What a flare. Did you see the height on
Wow.
that skip?
Low release, big spin off the disc, getting a huge skip. And that is a great spot.
We'll see Rasmus now. I believe does have the mid-range in his hand.
And that looks perfect. Yeah.
Those were all fantastic shots on what's otherwise a very tricky hole 13.
That's absolutely top-notch spread from our lead card. All these guys are in position, prime position, to get this birdie.
The essay up first, trying to get his approach all the way up the hill, and that it does.
Oh, yes, sir. That is beautiful.
The essay is firmly in birdie town. We'll see if Rasmus can join him there.
Looks right.
A
little
bit
bit too
high. Bit high, if anything, maybe. A bit high or a bit right. As he fades out, I still think he is well within the circle, though.
Yeah, it looks to be 6.5, 7 meters. Nothing outside of his range. Beauty up with the backhand Anheuser, or straight shot, I would say. Sorry, straight shot.
Throwing a little bit uphill, you do want a disc slightly more understable that will flip up to flat with a upwards nose angle, and that it does as he glides it up nice and soft to the basket.
And the bread and butter for Seppo Paju. Stand still, soft Annie, panning out. Park job. Much needed birdie. He needs this one.
This is the least stressful golf we've seen on all of the coverage. All these guys just throwing perfection, minty putts. Rasmus to get us started.
It's true. We had a little bit of shaky start off the bat. Only, I would say, 2 real bad holes from just one player or 2 players or so, and that's it. The rest of this has been just birdie fest, getting it crazy done.
A lot of green. We see Pyry now hunting his 3rd consecutive bogey in the last 3 holes. And that puts him to 23 under. He is still chasing, as we only have 5 to go after hole 13. Every stroke counts. We see Jesse tap in his birdie as well to put himself, I believe, to 25 under.
And we have a few tough holes as well to finish off the end of this. Hole 14, not exactly one of them, but one you could miss. This is a get it hole. 79 meter downhill par 3. You can't say much else. This is a righty sidearm hole. You need to have the sidearm landed a bit short with the hyzer angle, let it skip to the pin.
And Pyry throwing right now aced this hole in round 2.
Aced it. Oh.
That one did not break through, but he knows how to do it. Couldn't get it done this time.
Just a little late out of the hand. Jesse licking his chops. Ooh. Also wide out of the hand, ricocheting off the trees left side fairway. And that is going to put him in a tricky spot. I don't know if he's going to have a look for the birdie or not.
Seppo holding his 1-stroke lead sees 2 of the people chasing him not break through. He hits the same guardian as the other 2.
Looked to be a disc change up from yesterday. Believe he went mid-range yesterday. Today going A2 approach disc. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at the control.
Rasmus can sidearm like a champion. Low release, soft hyzer, Skipping way early. Perfect. Wow. And that could tie this up.
I was just going to say, Seppo needs to make this now after seeing Rasmus get all the way down there. He's only one stroke ahead of Jesse and Rasmus. We'll see Pyry now.
I can't imagine these guys are running this.
No, I think at this point, it would be irresponsible to.
Yeah, you save it for the last four, and you let Rasmus take his stroke. That's all you can do.
Jesse with a little stepper, straight into the ground, lets it slide.
Seppo to save the par.
Basket grew legs, Tony.
Sure did, didn't it?
There you go. Didn't walk away on Seppo, though. Drops that in to save his par. Rasmus now to tie the leader at 26 under.
Yes,
Here
sir.
we go. Keeping the race tight. 7 under for the round. Ties Seppo at 26 under. Great opportunity taken there. And the only one to get through the gap. Rasmus really showing how it's done.
It was a fantastic shot indeed. Well-deserved stroke. And let's see if he can't get another one. This has two-stroke swing written all over it. Par 3, 100-meter, hole 15. Gotta go uphill off the tee with that OB wrapped all the way around the fairway. Slanting right to left, green. Gotta land something really controlled on this fairway, or else you could get a cut roll. You could skip OB long. Lots of things could happen.
I think you just need a ton of distance. 100 meters pure uphill. You can see how much altitude there is. You need a huge throw to make it all the way up there. Rasmus low out of the hand, gets that nasty cut roll.
Okay, but it's safe though. That was way low out of the hand. That could have been devastating. Pyry up now, correcting a little too much though. That skipping.
Oh, did it hit the nub?
Is it safe? OB. Oh no.
I thought for a second there he may have gotten lucky, but fades out a bit too much. You really need something understable to fight up the hill.
Well, if you've got this shot, this would be the preferred play. Oh, but he early releases it. No. Sit down.
He's up there. He's certainly
Yeah,
up
he's
the
up
hill.
there.
That's, I think, an easy 3 at least for Jesse.
Easy 3 it for sure is. And at this point, that's what you need. Seppo looking to take one back on everybody. Can it hang on?
Oh, yeah. Closest of the
Wow.
bunch. He puts that edge of circle. What a statement.
And that can put some pressure on everybody else to get up and down, to at least put some pressure back on Seppo to make the putt. Well, there's one park job.
I think Jesse does have a tree in his way, but he can throw well under it and still get up there. There you go.
Not bad from Jesse. Keeping in the fight, keeping it close.
Oh, pity for the par save. So close, just catches left side chains. His putting has looked clean, and he almost capitalized on that. Seppo with a bit of left side
that is
action,
clutch.
but puts it in.
The fact that that's stuck, oh my gosh, that is huge.
That's Rasmus for par. Falling one behind Seppo now. Jesse as well unable to secure the birdie. And Pyry unable to secure the par. Seppo through 4th, but walks away with the only birdie. As we see these men clean it up here.
And just to give a little insight on the finish here, 2 of the last 3 holes are basically must-get birdies. And the other one is probably the toughest hole on the entire course. Let's start it off with one of the must-get-'em. Hole 16, par 3, 81 meters, uphill, nothing in the way, nothing to speak of. Just put that thing next to the basket. Any way you want, any way you feel like, just park this bad boy.
Are we still in Finland, Tony? I see a distinct lack of trees in the fairway.
I'm telling you, man, this course just doesn't feel like Finland to me. I mean, you need more trees here. I mean, there's a couple of them. Hole 10.
Don't say that too loud, Tony. The locals will get angry. We see Seppo holding the box straight backhand.
Oh, this is parked. That's a park job and a half.
That is exactly what you need.
That's called pressure on the group. Oh, this looks pretty good too, though.
Are you kidding me? These guys are just dinging the base.
I'm telling you, this is a, you had better get this hole. Oh no, that rolled over from the get-go. Is it coming out?
I think it's a harp.
It is a harp. You're right.
There you go. Stables out nicely right at the end. He's about 5-6 meters away.
All right, to finish the group out, I believe this will be nice and park jobbed as well. Super simple hyzer, super simple park job. Furthest one out 5 meters?
I think so. I think we're looking at bullseye country up there. This heat map. I mean, this is the furthest putt.
Yeah.
There you
I'd
go.
give it 4, 4.5. The rest of them are just tapping it in. Star frame for the
10
lead
down
card.
in this round for Jesse.
That's the way you should do it. I mean, that's how he's in contention. Keeping it going. And 8 down for Rasmus is still shooting hot.
As you mentioned, the design here, a little bit mean. They give you this beautiful breath of fresh air on hole 16. Must get birdie, nice and open, straight up the hill. But hole 17, you know at the end of your round, it is make or break on hole 17. As these men cash in their birdies, take a breath. This
And
is
get
where
ready.
tournaments are made.
Here comes the chaos. Hole 17, par 4, 183 meters. Downhill tunnel tee shot. Got OB on the left-hand side. Got a bunch of gaps to hit as you then head back up the hill with a right to left sloping fairway. Got to get over this hump, heading down, back down the hill, back into the forest once again. Got a very fast downhill sloping green. Man, she's a doozy.
This one just averaging every day more than half a stroke over par. You need to hit gap after gap after gap just to secure the par. Our leader up first
Oh, and that is huge.
just flies true, straight down the middle. Stone cold.
When you see that tee shot actually executed, you almost feel like it's over now, but there's still some work to be done. There is lots of work to be done on this hole.
I would argue the second throw might even be harder than the first on this hole when you really try to go for it.
I think it's more if you go for the birdie or if you're going for the par.
I would agree.
That's going to be the huge difference. But
These guys need it.
they all need
Rasmus
it.
1 behind, Jesse 2 behind, Pyry right up there.
Pyry's fighting for every stroke. He's got it. I'm sure he's thinking about position right now. He's not that far out.
Oh, that looks to be fading out early.
Oh,
Doesn't quite get
no.
it flat out of the hand, and he is knocked down. Does not hit the initial gap. And this angle showing you how tight it really is.
Yeah, but he is safe and he is in the fairway. Let's see if he tries to get crazy. He looks like he's trying to get crazy.
Forehand flex. Fires on through.
Yeah, that's nice. That'll be an easy chip up. Well, I can't say easy because this green is so undulated with the dirt packed green and tree roots and rocks.
Just how steep it gets down there.
Anything can happen on the ground here.
Look at this from Rasmus. Tries to get through but connects with the Guardian on its way. He might need to run that putt from way far out, obstructed.
But he gets to see what Seppo will do now, and depending on that, he can make his decision. Yes, this looks golden.
Also opts for that nice backhand back
oh
door.
my gosh, it's rolling back to the basket. That's awesome.
Smooth move.
Yeah, he's gonna for sure run that putt. That's circle's edge, but at this step, he needs that stroke. Seppo's feeling every bit of pressure right now.
And Heiser angle out of the hand.
It looks perfect.
It fades out.
Oh my gosh.
He gets the backstop.
What
He
a
is
tree.
Parked.
Dude, that's it. That's it. He did it. I can't even. There's 2 holes left, a hole and a half to go. He won.
That's a birdie, or? Oh,
Pyry! Running it from downtown.
big respect. Big putt. Just out the right side.
That's the way to do it, boy. That was huge. Solid attempt. Rasmus knows he needs this now. Gotta run it. Oh,
These guys catching so much metal.
man.
All right, Yese.
The heat is on. He could tie it up with Rasmus right here. You know, second place is not over either. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. You see the emotion to birdie hole 17. So impressive. This one
My
is
gosh, 2 out of the
daunting.
4, and the other guys hit the basket.
There you go.
Oh
Seppo
my
maintains
gosh.
his lead over Rasmus and Yese now by 2
that's
strokes.
2 strokes. I mean, basically, all he has to do is land it on the island now, and it's over.
The 4th easiest hole.
Yeah. I mean, the island is jump change for these guys. They had better land it. Only thing that can get in the way is the pressure of being on the lead card, about to win the tournament. Got to keep that under control.
Beautiful hole 17. And here we move on to 18.
Hole 18. 70-meter island hole, par 3. Downhill tee shot. Pretty wide, pretty big island. Even have that backstop with the wood on the back end. Get this bad boy. Finish out in style.
All right. It comes down to this throw right here.
Seppo is, I don't know. I'm sure he's feeling a lot of pressure right now, but got to have a little bit less with that 2-stroke cushion.
Swings out a nice soft hyzer.
Oh, that's it.
There you go,
There you
folks.
have it. There you have it. Yes, sir. And this is now just for glory. Yes, This
This
could
is for
be
second
12.
place.
And for 12 down. That'd be huge. That's a huge round for the SA.
Absolutely is a huge round. That's looking a little bit wide, but swings in beautifully right there, up in the circle.
Yeah, 5, maybe 6 meters. A little bit of meat. Rasmus, he wants to put this close, get some good pressure on Yese to make that putt just that much harder.
Super overstable disc, hangs it out really wide, and it swings all the way back in. Very quick. We see Pyry now to round out hole 18. of round 3 lead card. Also opting for the forehand hyzer. He swings it right up there next to Jesse. They're both looking at 6-7 meter putts.
Yeah, for Jesse, that's not exactly what you want in this situation. You'd rather just be tapping that thing in, saying, "Hey, buddy, we tied. Awesome." But, oh, Pyry slamming it in there. 7 down round for Pyry. That is not bad. Couple whoopses, but
Jesse.
no.
Oh, I was going to say to tie for second place. That's Rasmus now tapping in a birdie to go 28 under. 2 behind Seppo's inevitable tap-in. 1 ahead of Jesse Nieminen. Great performance by all of these men. As you see here, Seppo Paju, your 2022 Turku Open champion.
That is amazing play from Seppo. Averaging double digits under par every round. That's awesome. Awesome shooting. I don't care what course it is. Double digits under par is great feeling.
And through 3 rounds, he only had 2 bogeys in the entire tournament. Congratulations to that man right there for the consistency, the skill, the professionalism.
It was quite a show to watch. What an heated battle. It always is here. It just never quits.
You see the love from the crowd there. The gallery getting to see it all. As we wrap up the Turku Open, we take a look at the ultimate scores and standings. Leading the pack, Seppo Paju at 30 under, Rasmus Saukkoriipi second at 28 under, Jesse Nieminen 27 under in third place, and Pyry Joutsen at 24 under. I believe leaving him tied for fourth as we take a look at the rest of the field.
You are correct. We have a 4-way tie for fourth. Ville Ahokas, Otto Mäkinen, Mikkel Häme, and Pyry. All coming in at minus 24. Wow, look at those double-digit rounds up there.
As we take a look now at the tour standings, we see Mikael jumping up to the top, playing all of the events but the last 6th one, the All-Stars tournament. Niklas Antila second, Jesse jumping up to third, Lowry in fourth, and the names continue from there. We have 1 left of the European Pro Tour. Make sure to stick around, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Catch you later, everyone.